Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back at it here, trying to push my way up to League 10. Lagging a little bit this season, but we're going to start out here with the Berserker here. Executioner is absolutely amazing, especially considering all the bait that I'm seeing. Firecrackers and whatnot, and if you run into a lot of these, definitely feel free to switch out the barb barrel for arrows. You're going to get one less troop, arrows not having a troop, but you're going to get a lot of benefit just to be able to take things out a lot cleaner. So that's just one of the things you could do. So with Firecracker out of the way, we're going to go with the recruits here. He might pop that ability. Oh, he didn't. That's a little surprising. We'll go with the Goblin Giant here, since that cannon should expire pretty soon, and he's going to drop another one, which is going to be fine because you'll have some stuff kind of helping things out. We're going to go Tornado over here just to pull everything away and maybe get some extra damage here. So obviously, with a Firecracker, I would love to get a King Tower activation. That's what I'm going to go for right here. Should be able to buy us a King Tower activate. Oh, I misplaced it by a tile, I think. That's really, really unfortunate. Berserker's going to help clean up that Firecracker, so is what it is right now. We're going to get that Ice Spirit out of him, but going to be a little rough. But you can see that since I have Tornado, you can definitely get a King Tower activation from the Hog Rider. You don't have to rely solely on the Firecracker. So that Mighty Miner is always interesting here. I'm just going to hang on for a second, see if I can maybe catch a Firecracker as well. Yeah, like that Evil Firecracker would be a really nice get, and we do get it, so that's really, really solid there. Obviously, he's saving his cannon. That much is for sure. We'll have that Recruit dashing, which is pretty big, bringing us actually into the lead here. So we do have Tornado. Should he... I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, that got a little sketchy there, but that's going to work out for us. I'm going to go with the Executioner here. I'm just going to leave that be for the most part. I don't really think there's too much value in going for this, but I am going to go ahead and Lightning. That Firecracker, that thing moved already, so that was a little unfortunate. That's going to be fine, though. I'm really not all that worried about it. I'm going to go Goblin Giant, and I'm actually just going to Tornado everything here. Should give the Executioner a lineup. Oh, really, really close to that tower. Would have been nice for us to get, though. We're going to go Recruits up high. I was kind of hoping to keep the Goblin Giant alive and then maybe take advantage of that, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. We're going to go Lightning here, take out that Firecracker. Really, really annoying for us to deal with. So that Berserker got held up in the back, which really sucks. I'm going to go Tornado again. And that Hog Rider got a hit off. That really, really sucks right there, but overall not too bad. So with this deck, definitely use your King Tower as a resource there. So we'll keep things going here. I wonder if he's gonna go Firecracker. Okay, he might not have had it in hand yet, but we're gonna go for Lightning right here. That should be pretty clean. I'm just gonna Tornado this together and then get that Firecracker taken out. That Barb is being tanked for by the Goblin Giant, and that right there is going to be good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Let's keep things going. So obviously this is going to do a lot better against Hog Rider than previous versions, just because you have that Tornado. So obviously big change there. We'll go Bats. You do, lose the ability to maybe drop an E-Spear just right on top of, Bats. Or just anything else to kind of chain on to deal damage, take things out, or reset. So just keep that in mind there. So against Balloon, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually just going to go for a Tornado. We have Berserker afterwards, which should be able to keep the distraction kind of up right there. Executioner doesn't get anything there, but we're going to get a King Tower activation for what it's worth. The Executioner is able to push back the Balloon. The Evil Executioner is, so that's really nice. And it looks like it's just a Psycho deck of sorts with the Balloon, at least so far. He's got Bats, he's got Skeletons, he's got the Bomber, so definitely seeming like that might be the case. Let's go Barb Barrel here to protect our recruits from a second hit. And then we can see what he's going to do on that side. we're able to get some stuff out of him, which is nice. Let's go Executioner here. I'm totally fine with this because we're gonna get a we have Tornado for his balloon if we need to do that again. So it takes some damage here. So it's a giant and balloon deck. Really throws me back to the old days. And we're gonna go Berserker here. He might just let things connect before he does it. I'm going Tornado and just hopefully take everything. Okay, everything doesn't get taken out, unfortunately. Really sucked right there. But we got all the evil skeletons taken care of. So really interesting. He's got giant balloon freeze. That means he doesn't have that much defense. We're gonna go with the recruits here. Could be a little sus, but I'm gonna get something going on this right side in case he wants to go balloon. It doesn't look like that's gonna be the case though, so we're gonna go bats here in the back. Go Goblin Giant as well. So it's just a psycho deck of sorts with a massive just capability to try to cause some problems. We're gonna go and Tornado everything together. His defense is pretty paper thin, so we should be okay to do this. I'm gonna go bats right on top. Yeah, that tower's gonna get taken out. If he's gonna cycle back to freeze, he might have this. I'm just gonna go ahead and drop lightning on it in case he wanted to freeze or something like that. So far so good. We're able to take out that bomber. We have Evil Executioner if he wants to drop his balloon. That Executioner is gonna clean up that that set of evil skeletons, and that right there is good game, well played, really solid stuff. Let's get on to it. All right, next match here. Let's keep things up, and we can go with the Executioner here. I feel fine doing that. We have Tornado, so not as worried about like a balloon or something like that. This could be a Hog Rider deck still. We'll go Berserker on this side. What we're going to do is we're going to just Tornado everything together, take out that Firecracker. I really don't want to deal with the Firecracker right now, so we should be okay here. Go Goblin Giant. I really thought we might have survived that, but all good. So it's going to be a Hog Rider deck, which means we should be able to get a King Tower activation on the second time around. We still have some bats. They're going to take forever to get to the tower, so we don't get a hit there, but overall not too bad here. We can go with the recruits now, and if he drops Firecracker in the back, we can Lightning. If not, we can go Barb Barrel. So we'll see what we want to do here. I'm gonna go with the Executioner. I'm gonna try and preserve our recruits, apply some pressure here. He's gonna go Delivery, which is fine. Oh, I really wish we got that hit off. That would have been really nice. I'm going to go for King Tower right now. Should be solid. Our tower is distracted, so that's just one thing to keep in mind. So that else that Firecracker could have absolutely been devastating for us. So yeah, seeing a lot of Firecrackers, which means I'll probably switch over to arrows, but overall the general gist of the deck still stays the same. We're going to go with the recruits here. And we'll see if we can just run through his defense one time, and we should be all right. So he's playing his Tesla kind of early still. For the most part, I'm just going to wait for everything to kind of, that Tesla to pop up. We'll go Lightning now. That should take that out, and we should be all right here. I'm going to go Bats right on top of this. And I'm just going to Tornado, and again, just using my King Tower as a resource. So he was able to defend that left side pretty efficiently. We'll go Executioner here. I have Barb Barrel for that, so I'm not all that worried. And this is where I'm going to drop that Barb Barrel. Oh, wow. He played that pretty well. Holy cow. All right. We're going to go Goblin Giant here. Should be able to get something going now. We can go Lightning on top of this. Oh, we were able to do that. That's pretty nice. Let's go Tornado. Just pull it away and get our Goblin Giant maybe a few extra hits. And we take out that Knight, which is nice. And we're doing all right now. So let's go with the Executioner here. And see if he's going to go for anything. I really thought he was going to, but I guess not. I'm going to go Bats here. And we'll go with the recruits now. I'm just going to tornado everything. Yeah, I really just wanted to get rid of that, to be honest with you. Maybe a little bit reckless. Hopefully Firecracker goes down the other lane, which would be nice. Yeah, it does. Really, really nice stuff here. I'm going to go Barb Barrel so it doesn't do too much damage. Take out those skeletons as well. King Tower activation, as you can see, is really, really clutch right now. I'm just going to get geared up for another push here with the recruits in the back. Oh, that's going to line up to the Firecracker. That is really, really nice stuff right there. Going to go Goblin Giant first. Then I'm going to go and Tornado this Hog Rider. We have Lightning ready, so we're going to go ahead and Lightning this. That Firecracker should still be in that range, so we're going to be all right here. We're going to go Evil Executioner. Should damage down some of those, you know, skeletons and whatnot, so that's going to help our Goblin Giant reach the tower. That we're going to take that out with the help of the Executioner, which is really nice. Let's go Goblin Giant now. Oh my gosh, that lineup was absolutely wild. We're going to Tornado just everything together, and we're just going to Lightning this. And that right there is going to be good game, well played. Seen so many Firecrackers, but as you can see, you can outplay, you know, opponents rocking Firecracker with the help of Tornado. So good game, well played. We'll switch over onto Arrows and see what happens. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match. So I switched over from Arrows, or I switched over to Arrows. And instead of rocking Tornado and Arrows, which is a bit, you know, extra, I'm going to go for E-Spirit here. And that's going to be a pretty nice change up, because if not, you know, the deck is going to be rocking at about like 4.3 average elixir, which is a bit heavy. So we're going to go and get a Lightning ready here. I want to take out that Firecracker. I think the Knight's in range as well. Oh, it just walked out of range, I think. Maybe just barely. So he's still going to have that left side to contend with. He's going to pull it back with that Ice Spirit. Ice Spirits are so valuable if you play them right. So let's go Executioner here. Going to clean that up. Hopefully he's not rocking the version with Rocket. But I guess we'll see soon enough. And he's going to give up his Inferno Tower. So that's going to be pretty big. We only get one throw, but that's going to be enough, I think. So we'll go Goblin Giant here. That should target the closest one. Berserker for the back, and that should be alright. I'm going to go Bats here, just to buy our Goblin Giant some time, and maybe get a few nibbles there, which is nice. He's going to go Gang. This is where the arrows come into play perfectly. And as you see, the Spear Goblins on the back are basically absolutely tearing up that left side tower. And he's going to go for a really weird Goblin Barrel, Evil Goblin Barrel for that matter. We're going to go E-Spirit here in the middle. And then we're going to go for the recruits. So that was a really, really poor, you know, turnout for him in terms of just how everything kind of went. He's going to hit us with an early good game, but, you know, there's just been too many times where we've just absolutely just caved, and it got really, really close towards the end. So I'm not going to wrap this up quite yet. So Executioner has so far been pretty solid, just cleaning up a lot of this stuff here. I'm going to go Berserker here. Our opponent is absolutely not liking it. So we're able to take that out, which is nice. Let's go with the Bats here in the back. I'm going to go Executioner here. And look at that absolutely perfect cleanup right there. Our opponent is rage quitting, but we're going to not play as if we've won quite yet. Yeah, look at that. So we're just going to wait a second. We're going to go Lightning here. Nice try on his end, but, you know, the next step for him is basically dropping the Gang. So we're going to Arrows that. I could have been a little bit quicker, but doesn't matter. We're still going to take that tower out. Princess gets taken out, and that right there is an absolutely solid match. Our opponent is just absolutely rage quitting and just throwing whatever right now. So with 10 seconds left, not much our opponent can do. Really, really nice stuff. Dominating Log Bait. So if you see, you know, Log Bait or Firecracker, Arrows is definitely going to be better than Barb Barrel. But if you go up against, you know, Bridge Spam or something that has like Dark Prince and a Giant or a Golem, Barb Barrel is going to suit you a little bit better. You can even throw in the delivery if you'd like. So really solid stuff. Good game, well played. Let's get on to one. All right, last match here. Let's wrap things up with a solid W and see if he wants to start out with anything. If he does, we'll go Executioner here. I don't think he's got Balloon or anything. If this is Siege, it would be interesting for sure. Hopefully it's Expo and not... Okay, so it's not even going to be that. It's just going to be Hog Rider, it looks like. With the help of the Berserker, I think the Hog Rider will still get 2 hits, but overall not too bad. We have arrows for, you know, his archers if that ever becomes a problem, and we are on tower right there. He's got the Mega Knight as well, so Mega Knight and Hog Rider plus Bomb Tower is an interesting combo. Let's get the E-Spear going here, and then we can just go recruits. I think that should be pretty solid for us. We're gonna get 5 recruits on that left side. Where are those archers? Oh, we get 2 actually, or 3. Where are the archers? We're just gonna arrows this. I really think archers can be really annoying for us to deal with, so I'm gonna take that out. We're able to force out that bomb tower, which means, you know what it means, we're gonna go for a Goblin Giant. So Evil Executioner is pretty solid against Hog Rider. Look at that, no damage taken. Really nice. Let's go Goblin Giant. He's gonna go Mega Knight, probably Evil Mega Knight if I had to guess. And oh, he doesn't have the Evil Mega Knight. Oops. And he drops it late. I don't think he had enough elixir, so that's gonna work out big time in our favor. We're gonna go for the E-Spirit way out to this side because we need to get to our recruits. We're gonna go recruits now and just have that walk up, and that's the best way to deal with that. We'll go Berserker over here as well, just preemptively. That could come back to bite us if he goes Hog Rider, but one of our recruits actually goes to the right side, which is massive stuff. So this is going to be an interesting 50 seconds, depending on how he wants to play it. I'm going to go Executioner in the back here. Go Bats. I mean, unless he absolutely just catches me and gets really lucky, I don't think there's a way for him to come back. But who knows? Let's go with the recruits here. Slow roll him in the back, which makes it really difficult and not fun to kind of, break on through. So we're going to get Berserker up high here. I don't think the Mega Knight or the recruits moved up far enough where I don't think it mattered. We're going to arrows this down here. Take out those the archer as well. And that right there is not even going to allow the Hog Rider to break on through. So this, if you do see, archers, firecracker, log bait, arrows is going to be the way to go. But if you see basically anything else, the Barb Barrel is going to be better, especially if you go up against like Siege, Mortar, Expo, whatever it may be. The Barb Barrel is going to be absolutely amazing for you just to get something right on tower or right on the Mortar or Expo and deal massive amounts of damage. So good game, well played. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.